Well, welcome back to Blessed and Dressed. Today's verse is actually from Psalm 32:5. And in Psalm 32:5 it says, "Then I acknowledged my sin to you and did not cover up my iniquity. I said, I will confess my transgressions to the Lord, and you forgave the guilt of my sin." I personally take a few things from this verse. The person saying this verse is King David, and he's saying these things right after he commits adultery. He got with another man's wife and also had that same guy killed afterwards to cover it up. And rightfully so, he felt a lot of guilt and a lot of shame from this. And he hid his sin from God. Obviously, God knows when we sin, but David hadn't brought this to the Lord yet. And then in the verses right before this one, David's talking about how hiding the sin from God is eating at him. But then when he finally brought it to God, asked God for forgiveness, repented of that sin, as in running far away from it, God was able to free him from the shame and the guilt that he was carrying so heavily. And obviously, we serve a God who's forgiving, so he also forgave David. And man, that really stuck with me. Because if I'm being honest, I was walking in unrepented sin for a very long time, living for this world and hiding all of my sin from God. Eventually, that got me to the lowest place I had ever been in my entire life. But then by the grace of God, I finally came back to him, brought my sin to him, I laid it down at his feet, asking for his forgiveness and repenting of it. And he offered me so much grace. But he completely wiped all my guilt, all my shame. He wiped it all away. This verse is just so powerful because it's so real. None of us deserve the forgiveness and the grace of God, but he gives it to us anyway. And then to show off the fit real quick, got the H&M jacket, the Levi's flannel, Uniqlo tee, Cole Henry jorts, Doc Martin loafer, faith belt with the jewelry. That's the fit for today. This has been today's episode of Bless and Dress. Enjoy the rest of your day and God bless. Peace.